In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to start your own online business. Hey, what's going on, you guys? In this video, I'm going to be sharing a few different tips that will help you get started with your own online business. Now, I know times are kind of crazy right now. Most people are out of work, and maybe you might be somebody who's just sick and tired of relying on a job, living paycheck to paycheck, and that's what is inspiring you to start your own online business. Me personally, I believe that in order to reach that true level of success, we need to be in charge of our own finances. So that means learning how to generate an income for yourself. So that's the reason why I'm making this video. So whether you want to start an e-commerce business, you want to get started with affiliate marketing, you want to sell online courses, you want to get started with drop shipping, these tips are going to help you out. So let me just get right into it. So the first tip that I want to share with you is to first have a plan. Whatever business method that you're going to go with, how are you going to get it started? You need to figure out what you need to get started and what's it going to take for you to become successful with your business. And you need to realize how much effort you're going to have to put into your business in order to reach that level of success. You need to look at what it's going to cost you to get started with your business, whether it's time or money. You need to look at what the expense is going to be and also what your profit margins are going to be with your business. Now, if you don't have a budget yet to get started with a business, I would recommend to save up money, maybe get a part-time job doing something else, start a side hustle, or get a loan. And you can't start an online business just working part-time and having a full-time job as your main source of income, but just realize that it's going to take you longer to see results just working a few hours a week into your business as opposed to putting in a full 8 hours a day as you would with the regular job. So that's the first tip, is to have a plan and know what it's going to take for you to reach that level of success that you're trying to hit with your business. Now the next tip is to have a budget for your business. Now there's a few different business models that you can get started with for an online business with basically little to no money. But if you want to see faster results, you're going to need a budget. I recommend having cash flow coming in so you can invest into your business. You need to be investing into things like advertising, autoresponder email services, building a website, and funnel building softwares. Because nowadays, if you want to have an online business, you need to have a website. That's like the basic requirements for having an online business. Now, creating a website, it doesn't cost as much as most people would think. You can use platforms to create your own website like Bluehost, WordPress, Squarespace, Wix, and you don't have to be a skilled programmer in order to create your own website. Now, if you're going to be selling e-commerce products, such as products that you're going to ship out physically, then I would recommend going with Shopify. Now, each of these platforms, they have their own plans and pricing, so I would recommend you check them out and just see which one would work better for you. And you're going to need to invest into something like a sales funnel software. So I would recommend ClickFunnels for this, and if you don't know what a sales funnel software is, it's basically a software that funnels people to your sales page, and it takes them usually to the bridge page and the checkout page. Now, it filters out the people who are not interested in buying anything, and it brings the people who are serious into buying your product or your service to the checkout page. So I would recommend anybody who's selling a product or a service, which is basically any online business, to have a sales funnel software. You don't have to go with ClickFunnels because it can be pretty expensive. I believe their cheapest price is $97 a month, but there's cheaper alternatives out there such as DropFunnels and Kartra. So I would recommend you checking out a sales funnel software, because once you have people coming into your sales funnel, it does the rest of the work for you. Basically, it filters out people who are not buyers, not interested, and it leaves the people who are willing to buy. Now the next tip is to create value. So whatever business that you're in, you need to have value. If you're just in it for the money and there's no value at all, then people aren't going to buy your product or your service. Whatever you're selling, you need to ask yourself, how is this going to help somebody? And who would be interested in buying my product or my service? If you're selling an online course that teaches somebody how to learn Photoshop step by step, then you need to be pretty experienced using Photoshop, and you need to be able to teach that in an easy to learn lesson plan. Now, as far as the people who would be interested in enrolling to an online class that teaches Photoshop, you need to think about the people who might be using that information as a career or just to make some extra money. So people who might have their own clothing line, they might be interested in learning Photoshop for creating designs for their clothing brand. Maybe YouTubers, so they can learn how to make thumbnails for their videos so people can click on their videos more often. Maybe people who want to become freelancers, so they can learn how to use Photoshop so they can use that as a skill to make money on a freelancing website like Fiverr or Upwork. So this is just an example of the people who would be interested in buying your online course or whatever product or service that you're going to be getting started with. Now the final tip that I want to share with you is to just get started. Too many people, they wait too long to get started. They want to have all the information available to them. They want to know everything about the business that they're thinking about getting started, but they never take any action because they get stuck in learning mode. It's better to get started just having an idea of what you want to do and having a vision than just to be sitting down taking notes all day and taking no action, because at the end of the day, you're not going to get anything done. You're just going to have a bunch of information. If you just get started, you're going to learn things along the way. You're going to learn as you go, but you're also going to be making progress. Now, you are going to make mistakes, but that's how you're going to be able to learn. So it's better just to get started and learn along the way and make mistakes and also learn from those mistakes, as opposed to just sitting down, taking notes and just absorbing all the information that you can without taking any action. Because if you get started today, in a few months from now, you're going to see progress, you're going to see results, and you're going to learn a lot more, as opposed to just being a student and just taking notes all day and not taking any action. Well, these are just a few different tips that I wanted to share with you if you're thinking about getting started with your own online business. Now, if you're somebody who wants to learn how to start your own online business, but you have no idea where to get started, then I highly recommend checking out the first link in the top of the description in this video. Well, that's basically it for this one. I hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about this video. Well, basically that's it. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one.